Hi, Dr. Marianne Cintron. I'm going to jump right in and share my screen for the letter G. This is video 3, book 3. And be sure you have your large crayons out, have your glue stick, have your thick pencil, and your small scissors for your child. Now, you should be sitting next to your child while they watch this video. We always want to say the picture sound, the picture name, and then the sound, and then the letter. So goat, g, goat, g, goat, g. And we could outline this 3 times. G, G, goat, g. Okay, on the first page, you have a pop-up that's the gate. And you're going to take it out of this pop-out card. And you're going to glue at the very end. I've recorded this a couple times. It's had a lot of little mess ups. So I want to highlight the words, the pictures that start with G for G. Gopher, goat, gourds, grapefruit, glasses, goose. We have grapes. We have grasshopper. We have garden tools. Garden tools. And what I want to show is when you have this pop out, if you fold it where you normally think you would, it'll be too small for the space here. So here we have a goat, and we have more grapes, and we have a glove. And then we're going to cover the gate. Here is another glove. A lot of things there. Little duck has we call it, this is a goose, okay? So we're going to turn the page. Now, I just marked this, but I want you to see this goat has a red collar. This goat has a bell. This goat has a rectangular collar. This goat has a red collar. This goat has a bow. So we're going to circle the red collar to go with this red collar. This goose has yellow boots. This goose has red boots. This goose has green boots, orange boots, yellow boots. We're going to circle that. This little girl has grapes in her basket, empty basket, apples in her basket, bananas, and grapes. We're going to circle the grapes. This goat has gloves that he's chewing. This goat is chewing tomatoes and grapes and flowers and gloves. So we're going to circle the gloves. Now we're going to get our thick pencil. Now I sharpen this with my eyebrow sharpener because you have a circle and a small circle. So the letter G follows a C stroke, C, and it goes in. C, up and down. So let's do the G. C stroke, up and in. 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 Follow the dot, go to the dot, C stroke, up and in. Go to the dot, C stroke, up and in. C stroke, up and in. We're going to keep doing that. Eventually the dots will go away. C stroke. Here's our up and in. Follow the dot, go with the dot. C stroke, C stroke, up and in on the yellow line. Here we have a little bit more scaffold, if you could follow. See how it goes right on the yellow line. C stroke. It looks like it's going to make a circle, but it goes in. Looks like it's going to make a whole big circle and it goes in. Even mine look better and better with practice. It looks like you're going to close the circle, right? But you don't. You go to the yellow line. We're going to do 2 more. With tracing, and then without tracing, do it all on your own. Go up to the yellow line and go in. Up to the yellow line and go in. Up to the yellow line and go in. And parent, you can give your child a star on any letters that look beautiful. Okay, that is the uppercase G or long G. Uppercase, now we're going to do lowercase g, C stroke, and a curve. C stroke, start here, go down and curve. C stroke, go back to the top and go down. C stroke, go back to the yellow line top and go down. C stroke, go back to the yellow line and make the curve. So actually C stroke, and it actually makes a circle. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. Here we go. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. 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 So you could imagine that there's a line here. See how the G is all going here? So there's an imaginary line here. You see that imaginary line? C stroke, close it up, down and curve. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. It's nice to have a rhythm of talking. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. 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 Now we're going to do both together. Large C stroke to the yellow line, in. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. Uppercase, big C stroke, line in. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. Yeah, I have my little fence on the other side that's making me go crooked, sorry. C stroke, close it up and go to the yellow line. C stroke, close it up, down and curve. Last set, uppercase goes up, C stroke, go to the yellow line and in. And then your lowercase, C stroke, close it up, down and curve. So here, there's that line right here. And pretty much, see if your child was pretty consistent with that line there. And give a big happy face or stickers or stars, whatever you want. So now we're going to see which pictures start with G, girl, gloves, cat, goat, ladybug, goose, gas, or grapes. So I want your child grab their little scissors, and we're going to cut all the way across first of all. This helps with organization skills. And parent, we call those executive functioning. We're going to cut it like that. Then we're just going to go ahead and cut the strips, because we want the pieces to be manageable. Then we're going to cut in half. Cut in half. We want to make the pieces as manageable as possible. Now, if you have a child who's very good at cutting and wants to glue right away, or wants to outline this, cut out the circle, let's do something. Goat, yep, G. Cat, no. Gas, G. Goose, G. Gloves, G. Girl, G. Ladybug, no. Grapes, G. So everything with a little check mark is going to be over the G. So you could either trim it a little bit more like this, and put it on the G. Girl. Let's do, I'm not sure if that's a girl or boy. Let's do gloves. Let's do goose. And they have the checks, so that lets us know the first sound was G. We have gas. A picture of a gas machine at the gas station. We have a goat. And we do have a girl or a guy, whatever you want to call it. Just be sure you have G, okay? Okay. And we always want to clean up as we go along. So I have a trash can right under my desk. And all those little pieces are getting thrown right out. So when I glue, oh, glue also has G. I'm just going to put a little dot on the G. Just a little dot. A little dot. Okay. And then your ladybug and your cat, they can just get thrown away. So now this page is to match what is the same. So using my brown crayon, this has 3 lines open on the left. 3 lines, 3 lines. This has 4 lines, 4 lines, 3 lines open on the left, 3 lines open on the right. Which one matches? This one. This is the letter J. This looks like, this has a circle on the top, or the curve on the top. This has a curve on the bottom. It's going the other way. This has a curve on the top. This has a curve on the bottom, which matches this way. Looks like the letter J. So this has a curve and a line. It could be a face, right? Sideways. This one could be a face. Sideways. That could be a sad face. So the one that matches is that. This looks the number 1. This one has the line at the bottom. This one has 2 lines. This one looks like a number 1. This one has a line at the bottom. So which one matches? And that's how you talk through your pictures, okay? Help your child to find out which matches. So here we have a goat eating a hat. Now this is to develop vocabulary. What's the goat doing? Eating a hat, eating a sock, eating an apple, eating carrots, eating a boot, eating a glove. So I'm going to say some words, and if it starts with G, we're going to circle it. Does gas start with G? Yes. Does gag start with G? Yes. Does God start with G? Yes. Does gum start with G? Yes. Does run start with G? Run? No. Does buy start with G? No. So we're going to cross out the picture if it doesn't start with G. So here's some more. Now we're going to do the sound of K and G. What's the first sound of cab? K, cab. That matches cat, right? What's the first sound of cap? Cap. That's again the first sound of K. What's the first sound of, let me think of another word. Car, car. It's going to be there again. What's the first sound of gum? Gum. And that's the G for goat. Okay, good job. Now we're going to do first sounds again. First sound of olive. Ah. First sound of gas. G. First sound of coats. K. First sound of goat. G. The first sound of gate. G. The first sound of oxen. Ah. The first sound of castle. K. Circle the first sound of comb. K. What's the first sound of octopus? Ah. What's the first sound of camel? K. What's the first sound and letter for ostrich? Ah. This bird is an ostrich. This is a girl. What's the first sound? G. Girl. So on this page, we could make sounds, or we could say what happens first, what happens second. So what sound goes? Blowing the balloon. On this one, when you make a phone call, you press the buttons and it makes boop, 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 boop. Hello? Which picture is the girl talking and saying, hello? We're going to circle the talking picture. In this picture, the glass tips. In here, the boy is sweeping it. So a sweep would sound like, what picture sounds like that? Can you hear the sweep? Here, we turn the car on, run, 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 run. And here the car is driving away. Vroom, vroom. Which picture starts the car with vroom, 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 vroom? This picture. So we're practicing sounds as well as what's first, what's second. So what if I had a bag of popcorn, and then I put them in the pot, and all the popcorn's coming out. Well, of course I have a lid on it. Which one goes pop, 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 pop? That's right. Popcorn. That is making the sound. So on this set of pictures, something happens first and something happens second. First, the girl is blowing out her candles. Second, she's eating her cake. Which picture happens first? Circle the picture that goes first. So here, the picture is the birds going to the birdhouse. Here, the daddy is helping the boy build the birdhouse. Which happens first? Even though the picture is second, it still happens first. Here, the children cut out a jack-o'-lantern with their parents, and here the pumpkins were growing. What happens first? First, the pumpkins have to grow. Now here we have two bicycle riders. First, the child learns with a tricycle, and then the daddy is riding the big bike. So what happens first? First, the child has to learn with a tricycle. Now here we have a bowl of grapes, and then we have grapes that are eaten. See how the boy is eating the grapes. What happens first? The grapes are in the bowl, happens first. Here, the girl is planting the seeds in the ground to make flowers. And here, the sun and the rain grow the flowers, and now she's picking the flowers. Which happens first? First, you have to plant the flowers. Good job. Moving right along. So we have page 11 is a gate. G. Cat, octopus, gate. Which one starts with G? Circle G. Here we have K. Cane, goat, ostrich. Which picture has the beginning sound of K? Cane. Maybe your grandma or grandpa or someone has a cane. K. Gopher, worm, or caterpillar, olive. Now I know that's not a worm because I need a K sound. So these don't have a K sound. Caterpillar has a K sound. And a caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly, right? Ah, O says ah. Octopus, corn, or grapes. Octopus. We have O says ah, ox, garden, or castle. Ox. O says ah. G. G says G. Olive, carrots, or girl. Girl. G. Okay, page 12. So now we have G at the end of a word. Bag. B-A-G. I'm going to get my pencil. We're going to write B-A-G, says bag. So these are other pictures. We're going to put on the bag what ends in a G. Log. Ooh, let's put a check mark there. Bird. Ladybug. Top. Cap. Flag. Yep. Plug. Pig. Bed. Egg. So if it ends with a G, you could even put that check there. Sorry, I should have been consistent. So now we know we're going to, like we did before, we're going to get cut on the dotted line. Make these pictures as easy to handle as possible. That's going to help our organization skills. So we could go this way if you want to cut to help get 2 strips. You may have kids that want to trim that. Sometimes you have older students in your class, and they're in the class with younger students. So the older students can do a neater, more complete job, like cutting off those ends. So now we know we're going to say the picture. Flag ends with a G. Plug ends with a G. Pig ends with a G. Egg ends with a G. Throw the bed away. It doesn't end with a G. We have log ends with a G. Bird, nope. Ladybug ends with a G. Top and cap, nope. So move those away. We're going to throw them away in our trash right below our desk. Now we're going to just put a little dab of glue just where we want to glue it. You don't have to glue the whole picture for two reasons. It's less messy, it's not messy, and it's fast. Just put a little dot on the bag. And we can repeat. Flag, plug, pig. Log, bug, egg. Good job. Now this is a story, I have an accompanying story called Billy Goat's Gruff. But the story goes, there's 3 billy goats that want to get to the other side of the bridge to eat the green grass. So the smallest goat goes over the bridge and sees the troll and he says, I'm going to eat you. And the goat says, I'm just going to the other side of the bridge. Wait for the next goat who's bigger and tastier. And the troll says, okay. So the next billy goat comes over. I'm going to eat the grass on the other side of the bridge. And the troll says, no, you're not. I'm going to eat you. And he says, oh, wait for the other goat who's bigger and tastier than me. And the troll says, okay. So now the biggest goat comes over and he says, I'm going over to eat grass on the other side of the bridge. And the troll says, no, you're not. I'm going to eat you. And the big troll says, no, and the big goat says, no, you're not. And he pushes the troll with his horns into the water, and the troll floats away. And now the big goat meets the other goats on the other side of the bridge, and they all eat the grass and the flowers. Because remember, they eat everything. So the comprehension questions, see what you can remember. Who is the first goat that goes across the bridge? Going to be the youngest, the smallest goat. What was hiding under the bridge and that wanted to eat the goats? It was the troll, the main troll. So line 3 has an umbrella. Which goat was the second goat to cross the bridge? That was the first one. We're going to cross him out. The second one was the middle-sized one. Line 4 has a bunny rabbit. Which goat was the largest goat that got rid of the troll? So we're going to go way to the largest goat. And if you want to cross those out, that's also organization skills. It lets us know. We're not going to answer those. And so what picture shows how the troll ended in the story? Did the big goat push him over into the water, or did the troll get to take a nice nap? The big goat pushed the troll over the bridge and he fell into the water. So next we have, here's our G. G for gate at the beginning of the word, or G for bag at the end of the word. So let's do some practice. Here we have our pictures. We're going to put a little check mark. If it's at the beginning, let's put the check in the beginning. If it's at the end, let's put the check at the end. We have goat, G in the beginning, egg at the end, flag, G at the end, grapes, G at the beginning, ladybug, G at the end, girl, G at the beginning, gas, G at the beginning, pig, g at the end. So let's get your scissors, and we want to cut this into manageable pieces. So like I explained before, your older students may want to trim the bottom and the edges right here. We're not going to be too picky with the younger students though, because cutting with scissors is a very good skill to learn. So let's cut these up, and we're going to put them on the side where they belong. Egg, ladybug at the end, girl, g at the beginning, gas, gas, g at the beginning, pig, flag at the end, and grapes, g at the beginning. So we have our 4 pictures on each side. And maybe try to start left to right if you can. Goat. Only one little glue dab is all you need. See how the organization is nice and smooth? And try to fit it in the rectangle. And then bag has g at the end of the word. Bug, pig, egg, and flag. Pictures again: goat, grapes, girl, gas, g, gate, bug, pig, egg, flag, bag, g is at the end. So to end this little lesson, here we have somebody at the gas station. And we're going to cut out this blue strip. I'm just using my big scissors, if I can. And your child will use their little scissors. This is the hose, the gas hose. So we are going to connect the gas hose right here with a little bit of glue, and the gas pump goes right there. That's a long hose, isn't it? When you close your book, just fold it like that. And to end it, we're going to do our G again. C stroke up to the yellow line and back. C stroke, close it up, down and up. Start with your uppercase. C stroke up to the line and back. Lowercase, C stroke, close it up, down and up. Maybe we could do one more here. C stroke up to the line and back. And then C stroke, close it up, line and down. So we have 3 G's there. That is the end of the book. Oh, parents, I hope you save this book for your child. They're so creative and fun. And be ready to listen to the next video. I'm so glad you subscribed. These are unlisted, so please share with your friends how wonderful they are. Bye-bye now.